Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of my Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen. I am Jerry, if you don't know that already. If you're new here, welcome. We hope you join our YouTube family and keep coming back for more videos. Today I'm going to make something I've been wanting to make for a while. It's called sheet pan shrimp fajitas, and I think they're going to be really good, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I got a little less than 2 pounds of pre-cooked shrimp here. First, so they're still a little bit frozen, so I'm going to dump them into this colander. Get them all off of there. Yes. And I'm going to run them under some cold water for just a couple minutes. Okay, so I got all the ice off of those. I like to buy pre-cooked shrimp because I'm so unsure about when shrimp is done that I just use the pre-cooked shrimp. It's fine. So I'm going to pull all the tails off of them. Just pinch them off there. And I'm throwing the tails in this little bowl. Throw in the trash. And these go in this bowl. So I have little bowl, big bowl, little bowl, big bowl. So I have a few of these to do, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. Okay, so got all those tails off, set them aside. Now I've got a red onion or purple onion, whatever you want to call it, right here, right? We didn't get yellow, right?
No, it's red or purple, whatever.
I didn't want it to be yellow and someone go, Jerry, that's not red. Okay, so we're gonna cut this puppy. Get it. For those of you who don't know, if I didn't say it already, I am totally blind. And I'm not afraid to use a knife. If you are visually impaired and you're not comfortable using a knife, I have a video about a chopper that you could use. There's also different videos on how to slice an onion if you're blind. So let's see, I'm trying to decide which side I'm going to use. I'll just use this side. Set this one over here. Cut the end off. Put all my trash over here on the bag. Get the peel going. Sometimes I might peel off a little bit more than I should here on the skin, but that's okay. No biggie. I didn't get all that end off. All right, now, when I eat fajitas, I like my vegetables to be super thin. I like the way they caramelize better that way. So we're gonna, I think I'm going to cut this in half again. Okay, so I had half an onion and I cut it in half again. And now I'm just gonna probably cut it in another half, so quarter it. Pushing things out of my way. So now I'm gonna just turn it to where I think I can get nice skinny slivers. And I'm using my thumb as a guide. Don't be scared. They do make knives with guides. I don't have one. I've been doing this for so long, I'm fine without the guide. They might not be perfectly straight, but it's okay. So if this part makes you uncomfortable to watch because I can't see what I'm doing, you might want to look away. But I promise there won't be any cuts going on with my fingers. Okay, so I'm just going to go down. Super as thin as I can get it. And I rather use my fingers to guide it. That way I know they are the size that I like. My dogs are here, of course. They have to be part of everything I do.
Cleo's almost in every video.
So I picked up another quarter here. Down. 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 I have a good chopper that I did a video about, but it doesn't do these slivers like I like. it just like dices and julienne.
I wonder if there is some that does slivers.
I wonder too. Probably like a food processor,
Yeah.
which I have a food processor, but I don't know how to use it. And I know this is going to sound funny to some people. The blades on the food processor make me more nervous than this knife. Don't ask me.
The blades are sharp.
Very sharp. I don't even like to wash them. When my husband uses them, I make him wash them up. Okay, let me grab my shrimp bowl, and I'm going to dump these onions, kind of break them up as I dump them in. I don't know if you can see that, Kiki.
I will.
This one's a little too thick. Cut that one smaller.
There. Now, we're looking at the bowl.
Okay, so I'm going to finish up this half of an onion, and then we'll be back to do the peppers. Okay, got the onion all cut up. Now I got this little bag of the mini peppers, the red, orange, and green? Red, orange, and yellow?
Red, orange, and yellow.
Red, orange, and yellow mini peppers. I thought they would be really good in these fajitas. So I'm just going to grab some out of here. Now there might be an easier way to de-seed these, but this is the way I've always done it. I just take my knife and cut off the end, the stem, and then I take my finger and look for seeds. Sometimes there's really none. And I'll even whack it on the cutting board, see if any fall out. Oh look, got a few.
Yep.
Just brush them off over there. I'm going to cut off another one. I love these little sweet peppers. I was somewhere, a baby shower. Excuse me, ma'am.
Cleo.
I was at a baby shower one time, and someone had hollowed these out and stuffed them with chicken salad.
Ooh.
So good. So, so good.
You should make those.
I should. Not really any seeds in that one. Oh my gosh.
You can't have peppers.
She wants to be a part of things, and she wants peppers. No, no, no onions. No way, ma'am. No. Don't ever give your dog onions.
She's sitting there staring at you.
Cut off one more. Really no seeds in this one. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the way I do these. Is I have the ends off, seeds out, and then I cut it in half. And depending on how long I want my slivers of veggies and my fajitas,
Stop it.
seriously, I'll cut it in half again. And just like I do the onion, I use my thumb and my fingers as a guide. And I just start slicing away. Okay, so I'm going to keep working on these. It's going to take me a few minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my peppers, onions, shrimp, all in this bowl here. I'm going to mix everything up in this bowl instead of dumping it, putting it all on a sheet pan and then mixing it up, because it's just easier to mix it up in the bowl instead of flinging it out of the sheet pan when you can't see what you're doing, or when you can see what you're doing. So what I'm going to do here is add about a tablespoon, maybe a little more, of olive oil that we already pre-measured, because if you guys know me, you know I don't like measuring oil at all. And then I have 2 packets here of the fajita seasoning. You can make your own. I do have some in a can as well, but I wanted to try these. I've never tried them before. I can't wait. It's gonna smell great and taste great. So there's 1. I might only need 1, honestly, but I'm gonna go for it. Go big or go home.
Just do 2.
We're gonna do 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it smells great. Okay, 2 packets of that. Give it a good stir. I would have put this in a bigger bowl, but I think one of my children have turned it into a popcorn bowl, and I don't know where it is. So I'm just gonna, oh gosh, that smells good. I'm just gonna keep mixing this up till I think it's good and blended.
It smells amazing.
Yes, it does. And then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so it's all blended. I actually went in there with my hands and did the rest because I like to be able to feel what I'm doing, and I can't really feel with this spoon, sorry. So I use the tools that God gave me. All right, so on this I have some nonstick foil on my sheet pan. Just lined it with nonstick foil. And now, let me find the right end. I'm going to attempt to dump all of this onto the sheet pan. And just so you know, I've seen this recipe floating around on allrecipes.com and Pinterest, but the other day I listened to Kimmy from She's in Her Apron make this. She did a whole video on sheet pan meals, and I'm like, I can do that. So today when we were at the store, it's like, well, okay, trying to meal plan a little bit better than I used to. So I'm like, let's grab all the stuff to make these shrimp fajitas tonight. So everybody was all for it. My kids love shrimp. So start dumping. I'm gonna dump it into this sheet pan. And I'm gonna scrape it. Plug your ears. And I might end up using my hands to spread this out. I don't know yet. Use the back of the spoon maybe. Just kind of take my spoon and flatten it out. Yes, I'm using my finger to see where, ma'am, I know it smells good, but you cannot have any. Okay, that looks good to moi. So I have the oven preheated to 375. I'm gonna stick this in there, I think. Oh, I'm gonna let it go for 15 minutes because I'm hoping my veggies will get soft. If not, I'll crank up the heat and see how it goes. So we'll be back to show you what it looks like. Here we go. I let it cook for 20 minutes because I wanted the veggies nice and soft. It smells amazing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna build my son a fajita.
I'm coming over there. Ah. Okay.
So I got my fajita, or these are soft taco flour tortillas. So, all right, let's see if I can do this. This would be so much easier for me to dish up if it was in a cast iron skillet. Because as it is, I'm going to have a hard time doing this. Hang on one second. Or some wide tongs or something. But I'm just going to use my spoon. I can feel I got something on there.
Yeah.
Definitely need more, right?
Yeah, more shrimp.
More shrumps. My son used to call them shrumps. Or maybe it was cakey. Maybe Caitlin called them shrumps.
Well, I don't know, but we all do now.
Yeah, they're shrumps. They just are.
Mhm.
Is that good? How many shrumps does he have?
I think he has 3 or 4.
I'm gonna give him a little bit more. He said, make it a big one, Ma. Well, okay.
Oh, you dropped one.
Right there?
No, like, right, you almost touched it.
Oh.
On the couch, yeah. Oh,
That's good.
does it taste good?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna wipe my hands off real quick.
Okay.
Now we're gonna put spicy. Woo. Okay, then we're gonna put a little cheese on here. I have a little bit left in this bag. Just enough for one fajita. And then we're gonna put A little bit of sour cream, just stirring it up a little bit. Gonna put a dollop of daisy right there. And there you go. Shrimp sheet pan fajitas. Yummy. I'm not gonna eat mine right now because we're gonna jump in the pool and then we're gonna eat. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you give this recipe a try, or if you have any pointers, tips, advice, leave it in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I hope you do, so you can be a part of our YouTube family. Share this video, it helps out our channel a lot, if you will. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. And we'll see you next time on my Blind Mom's Messy Kitchen. And don't forget to always look at the bright side.
There you go.
Bye.